Let's go. I'm saying. I'm ready. Alright, no matter what happens, we're still friends. You said nah. I hear you. Yeah, you got that back too, didn't you?
No matter the venue or the locale, when these two get together, you know the spirits are going to be flowing, the intensity will be high, and these two will be ready to write another chapter in their storied rivalry. Glad to have you with us from TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars in the heart of Duval in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the
That's not the name of the stadium.
Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese.
You said TIAA Bank Stadium or something? It's Everbank.
Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Oh, no, it's Everbank. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck.
The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff.
This will decide SEC. Let's go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it across the 30.
Take it. I'll take it.
Guys, let's chat about Georgia. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, five-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. And off from the shotgun.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him
You see that glitchy shit, dude?
And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
He's moving out of the pocket.
It's in that,
bro. Trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Get the guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that. Dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give out of the gun. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Block, dude.
Making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Great job by the back on the option.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7, and they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. The sure hands, it's Wilson. Oh, what a cut! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. The give. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And to the end
They're on.
zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he makes the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators. Just playing in that rivalry, you know, it's not a neutral site, man. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was the #1 team you wanted to beat.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Looking for space. It's Webb. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Fuck!
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gators!
Oh, good one.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds a seam. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The extra point here would tie the game.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Breaks into the open.
Fucking way.
He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more in the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. Right midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker into his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Extending the play. Gets rid of
No fucking way.
Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Webb. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side.
Good kick.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic.
Almost blocked it.
You're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Makes the grab, it's dealt. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Thought I caught it.
And the defender is tackled, and that's how
I thought somebody caught it.
First half.
I'll be honest. I was trying to run into you to get the
Quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
It just paused, so I thought somebody caught it. Well, you did catch it. I thought I caught it because it didn't switch.
And the Bulldogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second quarter.
Into a massive giant body.
Such bullshit. That's so funny. I get it, like 1 or 2, maybe 3, like every once in a while, all the fucking time.
Stick their face in the fan and make a tackle.
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
That's the kind of play that can...
I was trying. I was fucking trying.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver going in motion.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Gators are rolling down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Back to throw, it's Flagway. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gators send out the punt unit.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Behind the change now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration
I hate
and
it.
not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Bell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced than a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down.
He's got some space. And it's
What the fuck?
after that huge gain.
What the fuck?
They put it on the deck, but it gets
No
out
one
of
said do
bounds
that,
and forced a
dipshit.
turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive.
What's lower the shoulder? Isn't that up on the D-pad? Or the right stick?
Points if you turn it over, and they've got to do a better job of ball security.
How do you lower your shoulder?
Out of bounds.
The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it.
That was fucking crazy. Fuck.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Not quite.
You gotta be shit.
There, incomplete.
He fucking dropped it. He didn't fucking catch it. You be fucking kidding me, dude. Get the fuck out of the game. That's insane.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Dances away.
Holding.
Puts it out of the air. He'll be
Fucking
one
kidding
out
me,
now,
dude.
but there is a flag on the play. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Even after that penalty, the defense can still get after them on a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Yep, that's about what I thought.
This guy just can't find his own players. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout.
No!
Got it in the middle.
Fuck!
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that.
I had it. It didn't let me fucking quit.
Late in the football game with a lead, get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get
Shouldn't have mattered. I should have picked it. I should have picked it all day.
They have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, man.
No, it just switched to it and didn't do shit.
The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game?
I picked him, pressed Y, and he just fucking stood there.
Make sure we win this one.
It's whatever. I fucked up a lot to be where I'm at, so it's fine.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my fault.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Takes the handoff. It's ball.
We'll
give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Lagway. Caught. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Gators are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the move. Got the first down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. Shakes off the defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Fuck yeah.
Yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
I fucking knew it.
Together. I love it.
bulldozes his way through. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Toss to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Play action. Pressure coming. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
No fucking way. Come on, dude.
Gator. All that baby in.
Good game.
Strolled into the end zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. He's taking a deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Branch. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands. It's Bell. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He'll be stopped.
Having a DJ Lagway game.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Looking for a gap. It's Webb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback making adjustments. Glasses raised across the Sunshine State.